A lot of people want to try game dev, but they don't know which game engine to choose. So that's why in today's video I'll be showing you a lot of game engines that I would recommend. Disclaimer before I begin with the video. These game engines are not made in a specific order. I chose them randomly. All of the game engines in this video are good at different things. Also, if you enjoy the content and want to see more, you can subscribe because that helps me a lot. Alright, now let's begin with today's video. The first game engine that we are going to be talking about is Unreal Engine. Unreal Engine is created by Epic Games, the company behind Fortnite and Unreal Tournament. The main thing that makes Unreal Engine so cool is the graphics. Unreal Engine is probably the best free game engine if you want to make games with realistic graphics. Also, you don't have to learn a programming language for Unreal Engine. You can code visually, which is really nice. Also, you can make games in 3D and in 2D, but most of the games are made in 3D. Unity is one of, if not the most used game engines in recent time. For Unity, you will need to learn either C# or JavaScript. Both of the languages are pretty easy to learn. Also, Unity is very good for beginners, since there are a lot of tutorials. Probably the most out of all the engines on this list. You can make games in 2D and in 3D. Goda is an open source game engine where you can make 3D and 2D games. Goda uses a custom programming language called GDScript, made just for Goda. Goda is a very nice starting point in my opinion. It's very nice for beginners. GameMaker Studio 2 is a game engine primarily used for 2D games. You can make 3D games, but it's mostly used for 2D games. It uses a language called GameMaker language, primarily used for only this engine, just like Goda. I would recommend this game engine if you want to make 2D games. RPG GameMaker is a game engine used for 2D RPG games, as the name suggests. In RPG Maker you can code visually, but you can also use JavaScript if you want to. This game engine is mainly focused around 2D RPGs. So if you want to make a 2D RPG, use this game engine. Pygame is a game engine used primarily for 2D games. Pygame uses Python. So if you know Python, this game engine is perfect for you. But in my opinion, if you don't know Python, you should probably choose another game engine. That's just my opinion. Cryengine is a game engine where you can make stunning 3D games. The game Crysis was made with this game engine. Cryengine uses the language Lua. But to be honest, I wouldn't really recommend this game engine if you are starting off, since there aren't a lot of tutorials. So it will be hard to start off with the game engine. Clickteam Fusion 2.5 is a game engine where you can make 2D games. Even though it's old, it will still do the job. You code the games visually, which is very nice. If you're a beginner, I would recommend you use this one, because it's very simple and you can still make good games. The first FNAF game was made in this game engine. Construct is pretty much identical to Clickteam Fusion. You code the games visually. It is more updated though. So maybe Construct is the right choice between the two game engines. It pretty much does the same thing, and you can also make games on the browser, which is very cool. The final game engine is Amazon Lumberyard. Amazon Lumberyard isn't very known, to be honest. So that's why you won't find a lot of tutorials for this game engine. This game engine uses Lua. So if you know a bit of Lua and want to start off with a brand new game engine, this one's for you. You can make 2D games and 3D games. Alright, we also have two honorable mentions. The first one is Core. No, I'm not sponsored by Core, I just really like their game engine. With Core, you can code games visually, which is really nice. And also the graphics are really nice. You can also check out other people's games since it's like Roblox. Speaking of Roblox, the second mention is Roblox Studio. I know, some of you may get angry, but Roblox Studio is actually pretty good for making games. You can make 3D games and 2D games. This game engine uses Lua, similar to the Cryengine and to Amazon Lumberyard. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, you can subscribe because that helps me a lot. I also have a Discord server where you can chat with me and other people. So yeah, join. Link will be in the description and in the comment section down below. Alright, bye.